So basically, what your organization is, what it does, why people
Okay, so what did we say what it does? Wait, is this gonna be out loud? Is this gonna be out loud or is this quiet?
that might be out.
But is it gonna like
Is it
No,
gonna?
it
go?
won't. It won't.
Oh,
Nobody else.
We're being interviewed. What are we supposed to say? What is our organization?
what is our organization about?
I think we're philanthropic. We give back. We This is why I said our president should do this. She said no. This is all you, girl. I don't know what to say. I'll hold the sign.
Other goals set by HASA include increasing the graduation rate to 60% and making the university more memorable and
We have to chant.
recognizable to all who
I
may
know.
see or uncomfortable.
Let me get back.
About as ready as I've ever been.
On August 24th, there will be a food truck fair in the township. The community and the number of retail eating establishments must be concerned on
We should introduce ourselves too. Or introduce ourselves first.
Yeah, good enough. Our organization is Theta Phi Alpha. We are one of the two national sororities on campus. You said people that are in the organization. What? Once you're involved in Theta Phi Alpha, there's a lot of things that we do. Like this Thursday, we are doing the blood drive, and we do a few every semester. So that's one of our like community service projects. And being national, like we have a lot of philanthropies under our umbrella, which a lot of people don't know about. But pretty much every philanthropy it goes to helping underprivileged and like struggling families and children. So we're actually working on a huge event coming up in November, and that'll be raising money for our philanthropies. A new member, I feel like they would gain a lot of sisters that genuinely are interested in what they're doing in their lives. They will be able to network and like build super strong bonds, not only with people that are on this in this organization, but also beyond that, since we are essentially everywhere. And I think they would also gain a lot of skills that they can take on and have with them for the rest of their lives. I would definitely say the friendships I've gained, because obviously everybody goes through life and things happen in life, and these girls have definitely helped me like get through a lot of hard times, and whether they know that or not, they have definitely helped me to the point where like I feel like there was no other place I'd rather be except for Theta Phi.
Go Theta Phi.
Go Theta Phi. Hey, you did good. You did good. I don't even like doing interviews, but
That's why I was here.
yeah, they were good questions, and it definitely had me thinking. So I was like, oh no, like I feel like I know
On the
this.
spot.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Give my sign.
It will be mostly cloudy with a low around 40 degrees. The temperature at the Dow Studio is 69 degrees. Other things from the community is the Associated Press and the Produce. News update is about November. If I have the latest news and information, only here on WMCO 90.7. For more from Orbit Media and access our live stream, log on to orbitmediaonline.com. I'm Michael Padilla, and we're going to play a few songs before we send it back to our live broadcast from the front. Here
Okay,
is
who
Chris
is it?
Murphy with Trust here on the Orbit 90.7.
I mean organization, so I know who to look for. A guy with a snake, okay. Oh, that legitimately has a snake in his hand right now. Well, this will be interesting.
Is it you I'm walking to?
Hello, are you Nate?
Yes, I am.
All right. Or have you stand right about here.
Right over here?
And I will hold the microphone for you since you have a friend.
Alrighty, thank you.
If I stand here, can you see the microphone?
Yeah.
Here? Okay. All right. Look at the camera if you can.
Okay.
Can you take like one step back?
Good?
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for me to start.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So, what is your organization, and could you tell me a little bit about what it does?
My organization is a biological honorary society. So, I mean, it sounds like you have to do a lot of things to get in it, but really anybody can show up to the meetings as long it's mostly for science majors. But you can go, if you take one biology class and you have at least a B, you can get inducted into it and become like a full member and whatnot. But either way, you can show up to the meetings. So what we promote is we have a meeting every other Tuesday. Our first one is this next Tuesday at 11:30 in Boyd 401, and we have speakers each meeting about what they did over the summer, whether if they did like for me example, I worked at a hospital and shadowed several surgeons because I'm doing pre-health, and then we do pre-dent, nursing, all kinds of things, just informational things for people to follow that path on to be successful. And this is Ginger, by the way.
So basically, how would a new member benefit from joining your organization?
That's a good question. Like I said, we like to we have several mentors for each major, science-based. So if you have any questions, you can ask us, and we'll try to help you, lead you in the right path. And the speakers like what they did to give you good examples of what to do really with your spare time in the summers and get a good jump start on it. Because everybody loves experience, no matter what field you're going into.
Could you tell me a little bit more about your little snake friend?
Well, her name's Ginger. She is a milk snake. They can grow up to 6 feet long. And so we know she's over 4 years old, and she's the biology department snake, but she's a good snake. She, a couple other ones that like to bite, but this one, Ginger's really nice.
Well, that's all that I really have. Is there anything you would like to add?
Nope, I think we covered about all of it.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, sir. I'd shake your hand, but...
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, could you guys do me one huge favor and turn both your mics off? The microphone is coming on next, please. Hello.
Come over here.
All right. I'm going to have you stand right about here in this area. All right, it's gonna sound kind of weird, but I'm gonna hold my hand up. I need you to look at my hand steadily.
All right. I don't know what I'm going to say yet, so I'm just going to say it. It's just going to come
Yeah,
out.
I'll ask you a couple questions so that you kind of have
Okay,
a general
alright.
idea of what to say. Chad, are you ready? All right. She look good right there?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right, so would you be able to tell me a little bit about your organization and what your organization is?
Okay, so I'm with Outdoor Initiative, and we're a group who tries to get people more involved around campus and, you know, outside of campus as well. And we plan events each month. Like, for example, this month we're going whitewater rafting, and next month we're planning on doing an event at Salt Fork, and we're going to go camping. And if you don't have a tent, or if you don't have materials or things you do need to go camping, we have a rental program that's new this year where you can rent the items you need, like a tent. We also have kayaks or backpacks full of supplies, so we got you covered if you don't have what you need.
And could you tell me what a new member would be able to benefit from joining the organization?
Meeting new people, going out and doing events, getting off campus, even if you don't have a car, because I know not everyone, I don't have a car here, so it's an easy way for you to get involved, and you don't necessarily have to go to all the meetings, but you'll get to meet your lovely executives while you're there. But yeah, you can just sign up for our email list and get all the information for the events and show up to whatever you want to show up to.
So what would the easiest way for somebody to become involved be?
Sign up for our email list, and the information comes to you.
All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Did you see Chad and I in the last shot? We were at the bottom.
Yeah, I saw.
We were like,
I was trying to. The first one, this way.
so he switched it to B-roll and then we moved. I was like, this is bad.
We got I'm actually, I had no training and volunteered long time ago. I go back, so I've been able to volunteer. But I'm going this Tuesday, today, after 5 a.m. I'm gonna go over there, just like work with the kids, like things like that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, right now they don't have it.
Cat, that's my face.
Broadcasting for over 55 years, you are listening to WHU 100.7. Today we are broadcasting live from the England Open Fair on the Muskingum University Quad. We're going to send about 2 Navy Weaver and Bryce Celebrants are walking over on the quad.
It's a great day for the involvement fair. Here with me right now, I have Andy Crown. It's great to have you here. Do you think there's a good turnout this year here for the involvement fair? Also with us is Morgan Weaver, Frenship is joining now.
So, Danny, what are some ways that students can get involved on campus?
So we actually have over 90 organizations for our students, and they kind of run the gamut of opportunity. I saw we have a new paranormal activity club, which is super fun. There's a new Musky Fish Tank Club, all about school spirit. We have a lot of Greek life organizations, getting involved with the planning and homecoming, Fantastic Club, signing up to be a tour guide for the admission office too.
Now, you said that there's 90 groups for a university like ours, relatively small Division III level school. That is a lot. So there's a lot of ways for people to get involved, not only in one group,
What
but
am I
at
saying?
time and the willingness, they can get involved in multiple groups. Right.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of leadership within those organizations too, which is something that is a great opportunity for students that you can really grow as a person through your 4 years while you're here.
So I'm with the athletic training club, and we basically are like a bunch of athletic trainers, and it can be multiple people. It doesn't have to be athletic training. And we're just doing small events around campus. We'll do some off-campus events. This Thursday we have a pizza party in the chess at 8:30. So.
Now, if you could give advice to a first-year student who doesn't know if they want to join a club or anything,
I'm sorry, what?
What's one of the
I would
biggest
say
things you would
to
think
try just one thing. Even if it's one thing,
They would gain a
even
lot.
if
I
it's
think
a
they would
little
gain
outside of your
like
comfort zone,
some
it
experience
can
in the
just be
field.
comfortable.
They would gain a variety of different
And it's not like a lifelong
like
commitment.
opportunities
Go
to
to
get
some
like
meetings, see what's
some
going
jobs
on,
and stuff like that.
Meet some new people. That's the best thing about these organizations is that you can meet.
Just email Courtney Ringheiser, or you can go to the athletic training room and ask about it, or go to Ken Blood. He's our head person.
And you mentioned it earlier how a lot of these positions have leadership roles. So that leads me into my question. What ways did your group, such you mentioned that you were on Student Senate and FAD sorority, so in what ways did those clubs and groups help you for your current position within admissions?
Yeah, so a lot of my involvement is the reason that I even work in admissions today. I have a teaching degree, but started to fall in love with the opportunity that I was getting through these organizations. So I learned how to speak in front of groups, how to be organized, plan events, talk to leaders across campus, attend meetings, and learn how to be a note taker. Kind of some life skills things that we take for granted that can really affect your leadership in the future.
What are some of your favorite memories from clubs in college?
Oh my gosh, I think any time you get to just hang out with your sorority sisters was super fun. As a member of Student Senate, I got to actually sit on the board of trustees, so I was able to develop some relationships with the board members, which was awesome. And then also getting really close relationships with all of our staff people. And you guys know what that's like, being involved in orbit media, that you get to spend a lot of time with the
Any
people who
makeup
also
screen?
love
Yep,
music
you'll be
and
all
that
right.
helps
Questions?
us too.
I think one of the great things about a campus of this size is your professors aren't just there to teach you. They're there as well to kind of be your mentor, to guide you, to give you good, choices and whatnot. And you get to spend a lot of time with them on this campus.
Absolutely, and as I'm looking out on the club right now, I can see tons of faculty because they advise our student
Good, have you hold
organizations.
this
So
right about
they
here.
also like to be involved even in their professional careers to have the opportunity to build those relationships with students outside of the classroom.
One thing that I've noticed is just not only with me being involved in this community,
All right.
but with
Well, I represent a couple of I represent a couple of clubs on campus here. I represent Mindset as well as Anime Club and a game club. What we do is in Anime Club we watch a lot of animes and study Japanese culture and have an appreciation for Japanese culture. In game club we get together on Tuesdays and we play board games all night like chess, or we even play poker and Uno. And as far as Mindset goes, that's the Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder and the sort of paper-top RPG games that are typically played.
Thanks for talking with us today, David. Right now we're going to send back to the studio for a look at the community coordinator.
Well, joining any of our organizations, we're all such a tight-knit group. A lot of the organizations I represent actually have several people who interlap. And so you get a big group of people who are, diverse in their origin in one group. You get a lot of friends. You make a lot of friends because we're just a group that likes to have fun in most cases. I mean, sometimes we get serious and we do some serious games, but for the most part, we're just out to have fun, something to do.
And what would the easiest way for somebody that wants to get involved be able to start getting involved?
You can literally just join any of our game events. You can come into Mindset, which is at 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. You can go to our game events, which are done Tuesdays at 6 o'clock, which is happening today. Or you can go to our Saturday viewings of anime that starts at 6:30 in the Boyd Science Center.
All right, well, that's all that I have.
All right.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, that's it. Thank you.
It's not that bad, trust me.
Pull that banner out if we're gonna.
Well, we were trying to keep
So we need to move this.
But we need to be, we need to be talking to them from the other side of the So I'll let you.
I don't make the rules for that. You do it. Absolutely. Yeah, you're welcome.
Derek Gingrich can be contacted.
There's somebody else coming over.
Those were events for Sunday, September 5th. You can have your event aired on WMCA by going to overmediaonline.com and clicking submit event. Please submit events at least 2 weeks in advance.
The Orbit News Flash is your hub for rapid fire news. Tune in to Orbit Media TV on YouTube every weekday evening at 5 o'clock. Stay up to date on 60 seconds for shows and university.
Guys, I brought some people to get that.
Every day, Orbit Media reporters will come to you from a different location in New Concord. Find out more news or Orbit Media online.com. Remember to check out the Orbit News Flash every weekday evening at 5 o'clock.
Long time no see. It's me. You can't surf for me, man. But you haven't worn me like forever. We're the nation's people drill from the jobs, training programs, and education systems for people in your community. The Find American Mission Center go to goodwill.org. Donate stuff. Create jobs. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council. We are back here on WMCO 90.7. We're broadcasting live from the involvement fair located on the Muskingum Nation Quad. But before we get back to our table info for Paul Williams to play 18 more songs. Here is Ben Young here on the radio voice of Muskingum University WMCO.
Are you in my next interview? Yes, sir. All right.
Let me like cough my phone over.
I'm gonna have you stand right about here.
Okay. So what am I saying about the organization?
I'll ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
So if you could just stand right here.
Oh, thanks.
Stand on the right side, please.
Okay.
Right there. It's okay, Chad. All right, I'm gonna have you hold this.
Okay.
Right about there will be good.
Mhm.
It's always pointing in your mouth. All right, so would you be able to tell me a little bit about what your organization is and what you do?
Yeah, of course. My organization is Phi Kappa Psi Fraternity. We're a national fraternity. I am the president for it. I have been for the last semester, and I will be until December. A little bit of our organization, I mentioned already that we're a national, so we're found everywhere throughout the United States. For our club, for our organization, we have around 23 members, and what we're based off of brotherhood and community service, being courteous and culture to others. We really like to give back to community. One of the things I like to mention is last year we did 3,000 hours of community service. So what we really stress the brotherhood and giving back to the community. That's two big things.
And what's one of the main things that you would say a new member would do?
I think the main things that a new member could get from joining an organization like us, especially or any Greek organization, is the brotherhood and the networking. A lot of the guys in my fraternity, in my chapter, they're going to be the guys that are going to be at my wedding. My best men are all going to be Phi Psis, and the networking opportunities I've made throughout the United States are ones I'm going to be bringing throughout my entire life. So I think those two things are the biggest things that a new member or a freshman could be able to get out of joining an organization like Phi Kappa Psi. The easiest way right now would be going to our table and signing up on our contact list so we can get in contact with you and invite you to more events. Awesome. Appreciate you having me.
Next in line.
So Zach, let's try staying closer to us.
Yeah. Can you stand like right next to the side of that?
Okay. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to raise this a little bit. Okay, and then you can hold, and that way when you ask a question, Zach, you can also get it. Okay?
Right at the camera? Right at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Conversation. That's all it is.
Okay.
Said you're ready, Chad?
Yeah.
All right. So would you be able to tell me a little bit about what your organization is and what it does?
Am I holding it?
I can hold it.
Okay, so my organization is the Council for Exceptional Children, and we work with students from the surrounding high schools with disabilities, and we host different events throughout the school year, and we pretty much just plan the activities and games that they will do for those.
Okay, and what would you say the biggest benefit a new member would gain from joining your organization?
It's really just a good, like, it just makes you feel good when you're working with these kids, and it just makes you happy seeing them happy and having a lot of fun.
And what would you say the easiest way for somebody that wants to get involved to be able to start getting involved is?
You can sign up on OrgSync for our organization, or you come over to our booth. But really, if you just go to the education department and ask pretty much any of the professors, they'll lead you to where you can go.
All right, well, that is all I have. Thank you for joining us and spending some time with us, informing people about your organization.
All right, thank you. Is that it?
Yeah, that was fun.
Broadcasting from the Guard Studio, also streaming online at OrionMediaOnline.com. This is the Orbit 90.7. Making a difference in the Concord. You are listening to WMCO 90.7. I am Michael Pagano, and you are tuned into the live broadcast Of the 2017 Involvement Fair at Muskingum University, there are many groups out on the quad today to represent their favorite Muskie organizations. Over the years, they could be found from the car, music, and stop by and see our radio DJs and our television crew. I'm sending it over to the quad right now with Joe Scott and Ashton Close.
We are out here on the quad today until 12:30 this afternoon, so another half hour to go here at the Involvement Fair. Right now, we have Philip Becker with us right now, and this should be roughly an interview. So, Philip, do you think that this is a good turnout today?
I definitely think this is a good turnout today. It's awesome to see so many people out here, so many interesting organizations, so many organizations out here willingly to give out their information. And it's just an amazing sight to see.
Yeah, and I know I did hear that this is one of the larger freshman classes that we've had a long time ago. It definitely looks like a good turnout. What all are you involved in here on campus?
Well, I'm part of Mountain Lacrosse Club around campus, and organization-wise, I am part of MPD, and I am part of the new club that just started, the Muskingum University Paranormal Activity Club.
You're definitely involved in a lot here on campus, probably pretty busy.
Oh, definitely.
So, getting involved here, how did that help you stay on campus? How did that help you throughout your college career, just getting involved in general?
Well, I live in Virginia, which is about a 5.5 hour drive away, and so at the beginning I didn't feel very connected to this place, but once I started joining organizations, I get to know more people in these organizations. I started to make my own friend group, I get to know more people, experience new things, and this place eventually became my second home.
Just going to be a conversation. I'll hold the microphone.
Have you seen any interesting activities going on at any of the tables today?
So, would you be able to tell me a little bit about your organization and what it is that you do?
Absolutely. We are Sigma Alpha Iota. We are Muskingum's honorary women's music fraternity.
So we are just a bunch of women that love music and enjoy being around each other. It's a whole bunch of sisters that we love. You just need a semester of music of any sort, whether it be
choir, band, private lessons. Yeah, you can take theory classes. You can take music history if you want. We work a lot with Pi Mu Alpha Sinfonia, the men's music organization on campus, and every spring we put on Recitacal, which is a joint concert. This year it's going to be in February, and we're really looking forward to it.
Definitely get out there.
Thank you. What
my freshman year, my
is
door is always open.
the main thing that you would say that somebody gains off of joining your organization?
A great group of sisters that you know you can count on for anybody, and just being around music 24/7.
Yeah, we all love that.
All right. And how would somebody that wants to join go about joining?
Well, again, we do require a music credit, so just get involved in the music groups on campus, and
we have socials and stuff that people can come to and meet, sign up for.
There's going to be an ice cream social in a week or two. So.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys spending some time with us, telling us a little bit about your organization.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to take a little time talk about WMCO. It's a pretty cool story, actually. Our founder, Hal Burlingame, is actually currently the chairman of the board of trustees at Muskingum University. Back when he founded WMCO in 1961, he was a student here, and they actually didn't play new music like we do. Today, they mostly play classical music, so a lot has changed since 1961 when WMCO was founded. A lot has happened. Things are changing. Things are going on. It's great to be part of WMCO, especially in today's day.
Just imagine playing classical music all day, every day, just like how it has been. So we definitely evolved here on campus, and now we are part of a big organization, and we can play music that we would like to bring in music from all new artists from all over.
Not that we need classical music, but you know, we're the new generation. We like the new music, but you know, classical was back in Dr. Hal Burlingame's time, so
it's pretty cool. TV broadcasting began in the mid-70s.
So would you be able to tell me a little bit about what your organization is and what specifically it does?
All right, well, we're Chi Alpha Nu. We're a local sorority here on Muskingum's campus. That's basically it.
What would you say is one of the major benefits that a new member would join or would get based on joining your organization?
I think the biggest thing is all the sisters and close friendships that you make that last a lifetime afterwards, and all the connections that you make that'll help you in the
Also
future.
networking, like in the future. I mean, you're here ultimately for a job, so yeah. And since our sorority is local, we are only on this campus. So when you meet somebody that's in your sorority that went here years ago, it's cool to have that kind of connection as well.
And what would you say is the easiest way for somebody that wants to get involved with you guys to be able to start that process?
We have several recruitment parties that are starting, pre-recruitment parties like throughout the month of September, like any organization does. And then the last week of September is our recruitment week. So you can sign up to go through that recruitment process, and by the end of the week you can join a different organization.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you spending some time with us, telling us about your organization. Hopefully other people found it as useful as I did. Thank you.
And if you're interested in any media, it's definitely helpful in the future. Even just communication-wise, it's helpful.
Yeah, so we got the cameras all around the quad right now. We're doing lots of interviews and some amazing and awesome groups. Good crowd on here. Still lots and lots of people. People going to all these tables and saying hi to everyone, how to say hi to all their friends and so. Ashley Blaze was pretty cool.
Okay.
I kind of. No, she's good to talk to. But again, we have a great history right here at the Orbit. A lot has changed. It's good to know that how Burlingame has started and done for this program for our media team. It's good to be part of. I remember when I first started, when I found out this place was called Orbit, and I was like, why is it called the Orbit? And you find out just because of John Glenn's turn this place, I was like, man, of course you get to pick off something like that. I thought that was really cool.
So would you be able to tell me what your organization is and what specifically it does?
Okay, I'm a part of Equality Alliance, and we are a civil rights organization for LGBT students, and we are working towards getting more acceptance on campus, getting more acceptance towards outside of campus, and just getting people their authentic selves instead of the people that other people want to be.
And what would you say is one of the biggest benefits somebody would gain off of joining your organization?
Well, me personally, I gained getting like a better sense of who I was because my hometown had no EA, no gay or LGBT awareness at all. So I think awareness and like education would be the best thing that people could gain from it.
And what would be the easiest way for somebody that wants to get involved with your organization to become involved?
We meet at the library on 7s on Monday, and just coming there would be the easiest way.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you spending some time talking to me and for telling us about your organization.
At the 2017 involvement fair.
People from every walk of life.
We're supposed to come over here for animal connection.
All right.
So what's the plan? What we gotta do?
I'm gonna have you guys kind of split the eggs, have a kind of.
You can overcome drug addiction. For confidential information on substance use disorders, including prevention and treatment referral from you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-4357. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
You are tuned in to the Orbit. The WNCO time is just about 12:10
So would you be able to tell me a little bit about what your organization is and what it does on campus?
So the Animal Connections Club
Club is an organization to prevent animals from entering shelters, and through that we're going to do education and support within and beyond the community. So with education, we want to do programs maybe within like elementary, middle schools, and high schools, and as well as colleges and the whole community, to raise awareness of like proper animal care, wildlife education, and then with support, we want to do some fundraising and raise money for like adoption fees and such. I don't know what's going on, but of the such. So.
Right. And what would you say is one of the biggest benefits that somebody would gain on joining your organization?
I think, honestly, the best thing about service is being able to give back, and I think that's how you really grow as a person. So, especially, I think a lot of people have, especially when it comes to animals, a lot of people have the passion, but I think having an outlet to have it is difficult in school. So that's our biggest thing, is giving people that do want to get back to animals and, you know, make it better for them, because that's what we're all about. It's not about us, it's about the animals. That's what we want to do, is make it better for them.
You're part of something bigger than yourself. So you're really just going out there and making a difference with everybody else.
And what would be the easiest way for somebody that wants to join your organization to begin getting involved?
They can either contact me. My email is kerih@muskingum.edu, or they can email Emily. What's your email?
ENOR@muskingum.edu. Or we're also having interest meeting September 11th in the Chess
Room 304
at 6 o'clock. We'll be there just talking, running by some ideas, having some, we are doing Shelter Days, so we'll have some dates set up by then, and just kind of learning about what everyone wants to kind of focus on. Since we are a new club, we do want to kind of, it should be collaboration, not two people just, you know, running something.
We really want to hear the students' ideas too,
Yeah.
what they want us to do with our organization, because we're not sure exactly. We have an idea of what we want to do, but we want to hear what the people, what the students want. So.
All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate you guys taking a little bit of time to come over and talk to us.
Thank you. Sorry, I goofed up. I got nervous. And then Emma started giggling, and then you started giggling, and I was like, I don't know.
Like the board fell over halfway through.
I just couldn't. I was like, I don't know. What's your name?
Hey, Emily. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming with us. We appreciate it.
Sorry, we're goofballs. Thank you.
Oh my god, I love Beijing. It's delicious.
I know, guys. Please do it. The kids are amazing.
I'll tell you everything if you need me to. Okay. Or I change generation if you like that. I won't be offended. Thank you.
Sorry, I can't hear you clearly.
It's all right. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about your organization. So would you be able to tell me a little bit about what your organization is and what it does?
Our Chinese club is gonna like help all the international students in study in Muskingum University, and our organization will hold lots of different activities, like to introduce the Chinese culture to everyone who's studying in Muskingum, not only Chinese students, all the international students and American students. We're gonna help us to learn about like the Chinese culture, and we're gonna hold the activities about like Chinese traditional festival, and you guys can come over here to get the Chinese food and playing Chinese game. Yeah.
And what would you say is one of the best things about your organization that someone would gain from joining?
Like every year we're gonna have the Spring Festival, so that's most important one of the festival of all the Chinese people. So we're gonna hold we're gonna have the mass different kinds of food, and it's very good and just different with American style. So that's very good.
And what would be the best way for somebody that wants to join to be able to join? What would be the best way for somebody that wants to join to be able to join?
Like you guys can learn the different culture and the different like friends from different parts of the whole world, and yeah.
Do you guys have weekly meetings that you end up participating in and new members would be able to join?
We are not really have the weekly like meetings. I'm saying we're gonna just hold some different activities. Yeah, just trying to introduce the Chinese culture.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to talk to me. Have a good day.
I know, right? Good. Yeah.